What's going on, everybody? This is a special edition for me. Now, I reached a great milestone on YouTube. I got to 1,000 subs, so I'm thankful, and I'm gonna give people some time to check in and tap in. But I'm thankful. This is important for me. It's also special for me. Hey, sister, how you doing? Um, Appreciate you. I want to take the time that you are here to thank you. You've been with me. You're one of my A1 day ones throughout my journey. So I want to thank you. And outside of me wanting to thank you, also I appreciate you, for not being judgmental, for being with me, for doing what you do, just speaking. But I appreciate it because, as a content creator yourself, when you get into YouTube, people send a lot of unnecessary energy your way, and you always been consistent with your energy, and you've just been riding with me, whether it's been bumpy, whether it's been smooth. I appreciate it. I watch everyone. Well, again, whether you watch one or none, or whenever you have time, I'm thankful for you. You know what I mean? When you drop videos, you see I'll stop by. I do what I do. I've been paying attention to your journey, so I'm thankful for you. I'll be watching your videos when you be moving around, and also when you be hitting the gym. So keep doing what you do. I'm one of your biggest supporters, and I'm gonna stay supporting. You know what I mean? I might not always say something, but I'm definitely always watching and or liking. So I'm just thankful for you. You know what I mean? And that's what this stream is about today. Me giving thanks to people like yourself who've been with me throughout my journey. You know what I mean? I'm not fully monetized yet. I'll be there eventually, but I'm not monetized yet. I know I'll get there in due time. So I'm gonna stay patient. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep doing my due diligence. But I want to thank you. You know what I mean? Humbly and respectfully. You know what I mean? For being one of my A1 day ones. Any comment is better than none. Any like is better than none. Any sharing is better than none. So I just want to thank you for that. All the likes you've been providing, any shares, anything like that, like it's humbling. So, I want to thank you for that. You know what I mean? And also, like I said, just keep doing what you do. I'm gonna support you the best way that I can. You know what I mean? And liking, viewing. Like I said, I don't always say something, but I've watched and or viewed every last one of your videos. I haven't never caught you live yet, but I definitely watch your pre-recorded videos. And in reference to your community tab, I mean, you haven't posted nothing up there in a minute, but if you do, I definitely send some love and say something to you. But overall, I just pray that you're healthy and you're okay, and you're doing what's best for you and your son. You know what I mean? And again, thank you for all your support and all your help. Just like I said, by commenting, by putting positive comments in there like "Hello, brother, how you doing?" Or just letting me know you're trying to thumbs up my way. All the energy is appreciated. You know what I mean? I just want to thank you for that. And like I said, that's what the stream is about. I want to give people they love, and I'm glad you tapped in. So I don't even really gotta call you by name. I call you SeaWorld, by the way. You know what I mean? Or I'll call you CW. But I'm glad you tapped in. Before I even started the stream, I want to thank Miss Robin. She tapped in earlier when I posted I was gonna go live. So if she see this replay, or if she, come through before the live stream is over, I'll thank her again. But I want to thank Miss Robin. She's been with me too. She's helped me out tremendously and dramatically, and told me things to do to get my videos out there to a bigger audience and to appeal to a bigger audience. So I definitely appreciate that. You know what I mean? And for me, it's humbling, even though I'm not fully monetized. I'm halfway there. So I'm gonna start back going live. I just been extremely busy, like getting things done in my personal life and just making sure I'm staying healthy. So I've just been extremely busy, you know what I mean? But now I'll be back going live again and doing what I do. So I'm just trying to get this lighting next to me a little bit better. It's not as bright as I need it to be, but it's good enough. But yeah. So that's what this live stream is going to be about. Typically, I'll wait to the 15-minute mark, but I seen you tapped in, sister. So I wanted to give you your flowers and thank you for all the love and all support. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. People's Digest. Thank you so much. Words. I can't even put it into words how blessed I am to have you as a subscriber. Like, you one of my biggest supporters. You always chime in. I appreciate your platform. I appreciate your channel. Please keep it natural. You know what I mean? Keep it organic and keep it authentic. I really appreciate what you do. I'm waiting for you to show the world that you have a beauty salon because, you've been doing your thing. And I'm so thankful for you. You know what I mean? And thankful for your platform. Please keep doing what you're doing. I'm unable to comment on your shorts. I don't know why. It won't let me type. I'm only could type on your pre-recorded video. So that's why I haven't been saying anything under your shorts because for some reason it won't let me. I don't know what happened, but when you post a short, I'm unable to comment. You know what I mean? But every time you post one, I get the notification. So, I just wanted to tell you that, it's not that I'm not saying nothing. I'm unable to. So hopefully YouTube will get that together and I'll be able to do what I typically do and speak under your shorts. But you have been just like C-Dub. You've been one of my greatest supporters. You always give me feedback. Your feedback has been very instrumental in the videos that I do post and the things that I do post. It gives me a lot of confidence. It keeps me motivated. Even though I put out educational, motivational videos, you keep me motivated by your comments. You keep me motivated by your consistency. And also, you're very open-minded. You're not judgmental. Just like SeaWorld is not judgmental or C-Dub is not, judgmental. And I need that being in this space on YouTube. A lot of people like to be judgmental, or a lot of people like to, be negative and come at people in a harsh way. And you're very understanding. You're very compassionate when it comes to the passion for what I do. So I want to thank you for that. You know what I mean? And I also want to thank you for being a subscriber. But more importantly, your feedback and the energy you send my way for my videos is humbling. And from me and everybody that helped me do what I do on my podcast, I want to thank you for that. And yes, I am at 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not fully monetized. I mean, that's going to come. But I'm thankful for people like yourself who has helped me. I will. Naturally, you're so welcome. You are my great support. Always be there for you. Yeah. Well, again, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm trying, and I'm working on new ways and new methods to come up with better education, higher learning, more inspiration. And I'm glad that I do inspire people like yourself and others. And that's why I'm going to keep doing what I do. Like I said, I'm not fully monetized, but that's not going to stop what I'm doing. And that's not going to stop what I'm doing. So I'm very thankful and I'm appreciative. And like I said, you're one of my greatest supporters. And, I really appreciate that. Like your energy is unmatched in reference to, like I said, your feedback. That's why with some of the comments that you say back, I'll pen them up there for other subscribers to see. You motivate me to do what I do. And I'm humbled and I'm very, very much thankful for you. And also, like I said, for yourself, please, if none of your other subscribers tell you, I'm gonna tell you, please keep doing what you do. Please keep it natural. Please keep it authentic. you know what I mean, and keep it organic. Like I appreciate it and it's needed, you know what I mean? And I pray that other women are learning from you in regards to keeping it natural. And I hope they abiding by some of the remedies and some of the things that you use for hair growth, or some of the things you do in regards to, the format you take with braiding hair. And I'm glad that I'm seeing you also active and on the move. Like I love seeing you active and on the move, going places, taking me on journeys because you're from another country. So for me, I get to explore a different part of the world by seeing you move around. So please, as one of your subscribers, keep it going. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I look forward to seeing the places you're gonna go. In America, we do have Primark, so that's somewhere that I do go and I do shop. But when you go places like that, when I comment on the other video, I think you went to see like a play or something like that. Like things like that is what I'm talking about. Like that's very um positive, is very uplifting, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm happy to see you on the move and you being active. So that's a blessing and that's a great thing, you know what I mean? And God bless you. And more importantly, when you going out and you at these places, be safe and pay attention to your surroundings and keep going. And please keep doing what you do, you know what I mean? And if I can, while I'm on this live, I'll definitely get people to subscribe to your platform, just like my friend C Dub. I'll try to get people to subscribe to her platform as well. You know what I mean? But overall, again, I want to thank you for everything that you have been doing. You know what I mean? King Stella. King Star. This is my first time seeing you. So I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in. Thank you for your support and thank you for congratulating me. Like I said, I'm not saying you're not one of my subscribers, but this is my first time ever seeing you in my comments. So I appreciate you. Thanks for the love. I'm gonna double check and see if I'm subscribed to your platform. I'm not really sure about that. Let me check. Give me a quick second. Let me see if I am subscribed to your platform. If not, I will do that right now. But I just want to double check. So give me a second, sir, just to check on that. But overall, thank you for tapping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and I appreciate the support. I'm just checking right now, buddy, to see if I'm subscribed to your platform. Just to let me see. Just going to see. It says that I am. So what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna make sure I stop by. Who's there? That's Realist? Oh, no, is that my boy Realist? Yeah, it look like that's my boy Realist. If that is you, bro, salute to you, my brother. What's good with you? I hope everything is going good with you on this weekend. I just been giving everybody their flowers, like yourself, man. I want to thank you for your support. For everything you have liked, anything you have shared. Also, outside of me thanking you, man, I really want to thank you for the times that we have interacted on Melic streams, man. I appreciate your energy. You know what I mean? Thanks for being a brother to me. I understand how things get on the internet and how things get on YouTube, but I could always say, when I did interact with you, the conversations we had, I hope I showed you the same energy you showed me. You always been stand up. You always been giving me mutual energy. So I really appreciate you, bro, sincerely and dearly. And like I said, being on the internet, it's hard to kind of, detect who's being sincere, but I always sense that with you, bro. And I sincerely mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. So thank you, Willis, for all the love and all the support you have showed me, man, on the real, man. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? People, what you said? Don't know why you can't comment under my shorts. Maybe YouTube is yours, so thank you. You yeah, no. Listen, people digest. I'm give me a quick minute, realist. I'm gonna get back to you, my dude. I just want to holler at people digest real quick. Listen, you're a real good friend. You show me some great energy, and again, if I was able to comment under your shorts, I would. But please keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna send some subs your way because what you're doing with the natural and the organic, I mean, it's needed out here. A lot of sisters need to organically grow their hair and they need to organically do their hair. And all the remedies you coming up with is great. And also, I want to thank you for what you do on your platform because you're patient. Like when you do your videos, you're not rushing, and that's a blessing. So I truly appreciate that. You know what I mean? I done told my daughter, but I'm gonna let her know again when I speak to her to if she didn't subscribe to subscribe to your platform. And I told her about the aloe vera, that you be using for hair growth. So I hope she paying attention to that and she do that. You know what I mean? So again, I know you probably got to go, but thanks for the time. Excuse me. And thanks for the energy and your effort. I really, truly appreciate it. God bless you and stay safe and enjoy your weekend. But if you're still there, you're still there. But if you got to go, I understand. All right, yeah, Relish. Nah, your energy, bro, is just unmatched, man. And I appreciate it. Like I said, definitely being on YouTube, being in this space, it's kind of hard to kind of get people authentic. And you've been authentic. And we kind of know each other through a mutual person, which is Melik. And Melik is my brother. Melik is very patient with me. He tolerate me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate him. He's been showing me abundances of love. I've been came on his live streams thousands of times. So again, realist man, yo, I appreciate it, man. And you keep doing what you do. Who's this? Who's? I don't know how to pronounce your name. You from Indonesia? Hello, how you doing, friend? I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in to live stream. I just been thanking everybody for getting me to this point. I was speaking to my brother and my sister. I was speaking to People Digest, and I was speaking to my brother, the realist. I was thanking him for his patience, for his tolerance, for dealing with me, for showing me authentic energy, because on the internet, it's hard to do that nowadays. So again, realist, if you're still there, my brother, I want to thank you, man, for all your energy. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm gonna stay on the grind, man. It's just I'm not for the record, I'm not officially monetized because I don't have the watch hours, but I do have the subs. So I'm gonna start going back live, and I used to always go live, but I was going through some things. So now I'm gonna start getting back to it because I need to get the watch hours up, and I'm gonna still do my motivational and my inspiration and my education. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, realist, honestly, bro, for real, man. Thank you for all your effort, for all your time, for all your energy, for being authentic, for being organic. Like all jokes aside, bro, I know you got your own platform. So if you take 10 seconds to like something, or you take 5 minutes to view something, I appreciate it, bro. All jokes aside, I really appreciate it because you got your own platform, bro. You know what I mean? So anybody that got their own platform, it's like a double thanks because they taking time from what they got to do to show me some love, man. You know what I mean? And I be trying to do the same, man. I be trying to do the same. You know what I mean? Because it's hard for content creators. You know what I'm saying? Definitely how things are. And another thing I want to tell you too, realist. I also appreciate you, bro, because you don't do no drama, no problems, and no headaches. And that's just where I'm at in my life, bro. Like I don't really want to be around that. And I'm thankful when I do tap in with you, like we could really build and it don't never end up turning into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like what I mean is like when you tune into me, even if me and you interact on Melik platform or I tap in with you, you could tell that I don't have no issue with nobody. I don't have no issue with you or nobody else. And I'm thankful when I do tap into you, you don't. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And keep doing what you're doing in regards to what you do with the battle rap situation. Now, I'm gonna get to you in 1 second, People Digest. I'm gonna read your comment, but I also want to say this to Realist where I got his attention. Yo, bro, with the whole battle rap situation, I've been paying attention to your platform. It hasn't been what it used to be before Smack really converted over to the URL situation. Like he was doing this thing. Like I was a fan of the early days when they used to be in Harlem, when Murder Mook still was hungry, when Lil still was hungry, when, you know what I'm saying, like rest in peace when Party Artie was doing this thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a real early fan to that. So that's why I respect what you're doing. But it's gonna be hard for them to kind of get back to that. And I understand like the early stuff you was posting about battle rap, you know what I mean? Like you a true fan and you one of the people that was there from the beginning when they was doing their thing. That's why I respect your platform, because you understand you one of the originators when it comes to that. And a lot of people don't get it. It's like the early era of hip hop. So you understand the early era of battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I appreciate your platform. It's not that I haven't been commenting, but kind of like the new wave, like where they at with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I know a lot of the new battle rappers, but I'm kind of on like I said, when Mook first started, when Lugs first started, you know what I'm saying? Like when they had Jay Mills, like when all of them dudes were still hungry and they was just going out there doing their thing. And Smack was like behind the scene just with the camera. He wasn't how he is now. And I'm not mad at Smack for getting the bag, but to me, he kind of ran away from allowing dudes to be hungry because they was giving us, you know, the metaphors and the bars that we could feel. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like everybody is so political now. Like everybody is doing it for the politic reasons. Nobody's really hungry like they was no more. You know what I'm saying? And they just pushing a lot of dudes out there that's hot and not the dudes that's really hungry or not the dudes that really got the bars. And that's kind of what I seen your platform was based off at one point. So it's kind of hard for you to kind of do what you was doing because it ain't the same. It's kind of watered down. So I don't want you to think I'm not paying attention. That's why I'm building with you like that, Will. It's just to let you know that I'm paying attention to your platform. All right, now to get back to People's Digest, you have committed on 100% of my videos, so don't worry if you can't. I know you watch and I can feel the spirit and positive vibes. Thank you. Oh, nah, People Digest, that's not a problem. I'm gonna always vibe with you. I'm gonna always rock with you. That's not a problem. Like I'm gonna always rock with you. I'm gonna always vibe with you. I just like to let people know because I be doing my own thing, and now that I'm live, I could actually, you know, give y'all the correspondence that I couldn't give y'all in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with my brother Realist. I want to let him know, even though I'm not flooding his comments, I'm paying attention to his content, and I'm letting him know why he don't see me in his comment section like that, because what he doing now, it ain't him per se, but the content that he mostly covers is battle rap. So it's kind of hard for me to always chime in because they watered down. So now he can't really be as authentic as he was in the beginning when he was doing his thing with the battle rap, because a lot of those battle rappers can't even do what they used to do. I just want, you know, to let Realist know that I understand that. So I can't even do what I was doing the way, you know, I used to do it based off how the content is. I appreciate you keeping it genuine. That's all. Nah, don't even worry about it, bro. Like I'm definitely gonna do that, bro. Like I'm definitely gonna do that. I just wanted to tell you that, Realist, so you can understand that I'm paying attention to your content. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm with you, even though, like I said, I might not be saying nothing under your comment section like a lot of your other subs do, but I'm paying attention. And I want to catch a live so I can really build with you. You know, maybe you'll be on the stream, y'all, and you could drop the link and I can really come up there and we could really build just based off what you do on your platform. So now if you do, or when you do it and your other subscribers is tapping in, I could get deep, you know, in the conversation with you about it. Because like I said, I remember the first Smacks. I used to watch all that. And it's not only just based around what Mookin was doing. He used to interview dudes. He used to have, you know, hungry rappers on it. He used to have Fab spitting hot freestyles being up there. He used to have Benny Siegel. Like he was doing things that just wasn't based off battle rap. Like he would interview rappers and all that. So it's like he kind of got out of touch with doing all of that. And that's what kind of got all of us involved with Smack the way we did, because he was doing it just overall for the culture. It wasn't just about battle rap. That was like his forte, but it wasn't just about battle rap. So at the end of the day, man, I just want you to know that I'm definitely, paying attention. You know what I mean? And please, man, keep grinding and keep doing what you're doing. And another thing, with the whole thing, what you do on your platform, you one of the originators with that. I mean, it's not from me paying attention. It's not too many people who cover battle rap like you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that know about it and people that like it and they rock with it. But the way you cover it, too many people don't do that neither. So that's important, that the way you cover it, you know what I'm saying? And that's needed too. So please, bro, keep doing what you're doing and enjoy your weekend. You probably got things to do. So I appreciate you for tapping in, man. I really appreciate it. Nah, man. I'm gonna keep going, man. Like I said, I'm not fully monetized, bro, but that'll come in time. I'm gonna start doing lives again, so I can't get my watch hours up. And I'm gonna be doing what I do, man. And I'm thankful for this support, though. This support right here for me is gratifying because I don't go live like I used to. Things wasn't right with my laptop. I don't really like doing it from my phone. But now, like I said, I'm gonna start back, going live again because I got to get my watch hours up, man. But please, man, keep doing what you do. I'm definitely a sub to your platform. I definitely have the notifications on as well. And like I told People Digest, same thing. Not only with her, but with a lot of people. I don't know why I can't comment on people's shorts. I don't know why. I could comment on people's lives and people pre-recorded videos, but I don't know why they don't be letting me comment on people's shorts. There she go. There she go. There she go. There she go. What is going on? Yo, this is my big sister, everybody. This Carla, she been with me from day one. She held my hand. She had her arms around my shoulders. I love you, sis. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in. All jokes aside, you're my big sister. I love you. Thank you for teaching me about YouTube. Thank you for telling me things to do, how to enhance my platform. Thank you for being there with me. Thank you for bringing the positive, productive energy I needed. Also, on the flip side, thank you for challenging me at times that you did. You know what I mean? To want me to be a better YouTuber, a bigger YouTuber. Thank you, for being there with me, for me. You was one of my first moderators. Like I said, you held my hand, and also you had your arm around my shoulder. So thank you for being a big sister. But again, thank you most importantly for challenging me. I really needed that. You know what I mean? And you kept me going. And even though I speak about positivity and motivation, you motivated me. And for all those who don't know, this is my sister Carla. She been there with me. A1, day one. She been there. She been there. My platform would not be where it is and what it is without her. You know what I mean? We always say give people their flowers by their hair. I got to do that. That's my big sister Carla. She's been there for me. A1, day one. And when something ain't right, she knows she could let me know about myself. And the things that I need to improve on, she told me that. You know what I mean? And she kept me in a safe space. You know what I mean? So again, thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for tapping in. I sincerely love you. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? And then when I really do go there and I get monetized, trust me, and I get right, I'm gonna send something your way. And I sincerely mean that. I'm not monetized yet because I got to get my watch hours up. I'm gonna start going back live because I've been going through a lot. But I definitely gonna send something your way. And again, thank you for everything you've done for me. All the things you've done for me that people don't know that you've done by being there with me, being there for me, walking with me, guiding me, teaching me. You know what I mean? And also, I also want to thank you for keeping the wolves away from me. Teaching me about people being in the bushes and all that. Yeah, I appreciate it. And what you're saying, People Digest, I'll be watching all your lives. You need to get the monetization. You are halfway there. I'm glad you remember all the natural hair. Oh yeah, nah, People Digest. That's nothing. One thing I'm gonna say to you, Carla, I got you. I'm just speaking to my homegirl, People Digest. I got you, Carla. Listen to me clearly, People Digest. I'm going to always be sincere as possible. I came from a harsh upbringing and I came from a strict background. and I wasn't always as humble, as sincere, and modest as I am. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of things that I got to improve on, and I'm still working on. You know what I mean? Being a better man, being a better father, knowing how to correspond with other people, knowing how to get along with other people, knowing how to stay in my lane, and know my boundaries. You know what I mean? And always show respect, always give respect. You know what I mean? So, as of for you, I got you. I'm gonna always comment on your videos. I'm gonna always give you feedback because I sincerely respect your platform. It's some people I just support because we all need support, but I really rock with your content and your platform. So I'm not only supporting you, but I respect your content and your platform because what you do with the hair is natural. And my sisters, y'all need that. We need that energy out here in the universe right now. For sisters to know it don't matter how long your hair is, how short your hair is, you can still style it up and you could do it naturally. And that's why I really respect you and your platform for doing that. And I look forward to seeing your videos. And not only that, you traveling and being on the move, and you get to show me a different part of the globe. And I definitely need that. I definitely need you to show me the part of the globe. You know what I mean? And I appreciate your accent. Like, I appreciate your action. I really do. All right, so Carla, bless you. I hope everything is all right with you. You know what I mean? I miss you. You know what I mean? You know how we do. We ain't built a long time, but I miss you. I miss your energy. I miss your vibes. I miss your spirit. And again, thank you. I wouldn't be here without you. That's a fact, though, Carla. I would not be here without you. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? You said I would tune in to people that just. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, do that, Carla. That's what's going on. Yeah, Carla, like, I missed you, and again, thank you. What you have done for me is unmatched. You know what I mean? You one of my A1 day ones. Like I said, you held my hand, you had your arm around my shoulders, you guided me through, you told me what to look out for being on the internet, you told me how things was on YouTube, you know what I mean? So again, thank you, Carla. I love you. I appreciate you. And like I said, when I do get monetized and I get right, I'm definitely going to send some things your way. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. So, but God bless you for everything you have done. Everything you have done. Like I said, your patience, your tolerance. You know what I mean? You showed me a lot of dedication when you have been subscribed to other people's platforms. And, you've been holding me down as a moderator. And again, you kept the wolves off my back. And I really want to thank you for that. Like, you don't really understand the sincerity, but you really did, Carla. All jokes aside, I love you and thank you for that because you didn't have to do it. I understand that, Carla, but I got to tell you that I got to express it to you. I could say it as much as I want, but I got to express it. You know what I mean? Like, I got to really show you some sincerity. Like, without you, I wouldn't be here. And that's just what it is. I wouldn't. And there's a lot of other people that, I want to thank. And I got my phone, so I'm going to go through some of the people, but I'm seeing people tap in and chime in. But overall, though, Carla, like, how you been? Like, what's been going on with you? You know what I mean? Like, how you feeling? Like, I pray that you're healthy, everything is all right with you, and everything is okay with you. More global videos coming up. Take you. Yeah, I thank you. I appreciate that. Take me around the world. I want to go. I appreciate it. And I want to say this to you too while you're still here, People Digest. I've been leaving links under my video for you as well because I have a music channel. And I wanted you to tap in to my music channel and tell me what you think. Carla, I've been trying to send you links for my music channel, Carla, because I got videos up there. I got a lot of music up there now. And that's another reason I ain't been live like that, Carla. I got back. Remember, I was saying in the past, I'm going to get back into my music. I'm going to get back into my music. So I finally was able to get back into my music, Carla. So I've been leaving links under some of my videos for my music channel. And I got another channel that's called Black and Over on the Sofa, where I'm talking about my journey being an underground artist and what I'm doing with my music. So I just want to tell you that while you still was here, People Digest. But overall, though, I got you. You know what I mean? And please keep dropping the videos and keep staying natural. I got you. But how you doing though, Carla? Like how you been feeling though? Like, how everything with you? I give you time to let me know. You know what I mean? I just pray everything been all right with you. And People Digest, if you still there, exactly like where you at? Where you at? In London, where you at? In the UK? Like, cause I never know exactly where you are. I just know you somewhere like, overseas, but I don't know exactly where you at. So I could kind of get a grasp of the time difference too. If you still there, People Digest, kind of let me know where you at. So I could, because I know it's probably like a 7 hour time difference. So I could understand like now maybe early in the morning where you at. Like I don't know. You know what I mean? So if you don't mind, you don't have to give me specifics, but you could let me know you're in Europe or whatever. So I'll know when, if you are alive, if I'm unable to catch you, why too? Because, you could kind of tell me where you at overseas. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you still live, if you're not there, I understand. Okay, you see. That's what I thought. See, I thought you was in London. Okay, excellent. All right, cool. So what's that from America? What's that? 10 hours or 12? The difference. So I could know like, oh, 5 hours. All right, all right. That's not as much as I thought. All right, so at least now if you are live or something like that, it's a 5 hour difference. Maybe it might be late at night or early in the morning. So I could understand why I probably didn't catch you if you go live. But now I know it's a 5 hour difference. So I'm gonna be mindful of that. I've been taking care of my cancer patient. Wow, my condolences on that. One of my dearest friends passed. Wow. My condolences on that, Carla. Stay strong. I'll say some prayers for your patient first and foremost, and then for the person that passed away in the car accident. And that's what I'm saying about you, Carla. Like, you're very strong. You know what I mean? And also, I appreciate you because, like, say how you just told me that, things be going on and you still find a way to have a nice sense of humor. Things be going on and you still stay composed. Things be going on, and look, you out here right now showing me love. And that's why I say I really do love you. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Sincerely. Because you got a lot going on. And for you to give me 5 minutes or 10 minutes or hour or whatever time, I'm thankful for that. I really am. I'm thankful for that. And also, Carla, I also want to say, I haven't because I lost like my phone and my computer and all that. Like I got to get the charger from my old computer I used to use. So a lot of people that I was in contact with, like I'm gonna try to remember some of the people of time, like DJ. Like I've been trying to find her again because, like I said, I lost my phone and like everything like just been crazy with me. So I gotta like resubscribe to her platform. I've been trying to find her. I know it's Real Talk with DJ, but it's an old page. You know what I mean? It's not the recent one, but I want to thank her too because she helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? Like Beautiful Love was showing me love. So it's people like that. You had people like that stop by, Mr. Gale. So it's I ain't forget these people, but it's just I've been going through so much where now I got it, I'm getting everything back together. And a lot of those pre-recorded videos that I always do, like I'll pre-record like maybe like 20 videos in like 2 days. And then I'll just put them on my YouTube board and drop them when I can. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know that that's what I do. So that's why on some of the pre-recorded videos, like my outfits be looking the same, like the same looking sweater or the same shirt because I'll pre-record a lot at one time because I'd be so busy, like dealing with people that be emailing me, you know what I mean? Because I be dealing with people, you know what I'm saying? With my healing practice. And I'm dealing with things with my kids. I'm dealing with things with myself. I be hitting the gym a lot more. Like, so I just been going through a lot. I had surgery. Like I've been going through a lot. Not bad. I'm up like 2 a.m. right now. Oh, it's Easter holiday weekend, so I could stay up late on occasion. Okay, same to you and your family. Enjoy the Easter holiday. You know what I mean? Be safe. Enjoy it. Try not to stay up too late so you get you enough essential rest. But I thank you for spending time with me and doing what you do. DJ been gone for a couple of years. Beautiful Love was on last week, but it's been years. So, oh, okay, okay. No, I understand, but yeah, it's like I'm just letting you know, Carla, that I haven't forgot people who was riding with me. You know what I mean? Like that's important to people when they support you. So I don't want you to think that I forgot, but like I said, I didn't have surgery. Like I've been going through a lot. I done lost phones. My other laptop that I used to always use, I got to get a charger for it. Like this laptop that I'm using is real old. It doesn't really work that great, but it works good enough for me to go live. And I just been going through a lot too, with family, with my kids. So, you know what I mean? And a lot of people that I was sub to, you know how YouTube do, they'll unsubscribe you and all that. So I've been trying to like refine people, but I ain't forget who they was. But a lot of times when you type them in on YouTube, like if they got like an icon or something with their name, you might not be able to get them. So if you just type in a name, it might not just pop up. Other things pop up. And I know, that you speak to certain people. So, if you do speak to them, you could let them know, he had a little live for his staff, for his 1,000 subscribers, whatever. And he did send his love. You know what I mean? Because like I said, people like DJ have helped me. People like Beautiful Love, she did ride with me. She was helping me out, you know what I mean? Being in my comment section and so forth and so on. So I don't want people to think that I forgot my roots. I forgot where I came from. That's very strategic, definitely when you're on the internet. You know what I mean? But yeah, Carla, I'm glad that you're doing good. And again, my condolences to your patient, and also my condolences to the person that you lost in the car accident. And People Digest, if you are still there, thank you for staying up late and all the support and the love. And I'm glad you finally caught me on a live stream. You know what I mean? I surely will. I know they will be proud of you. Yeah, I appreciate it. And like I said, Carl, I just been going through a lot. I done had surgery. You know what I mean? I done lost phones, and I just been, going through a lot. But you know what I mean? I'm still here. Thank God for that. You know what I mean? My spirits is still high. I mean, I'm still who I am, and I still do what I do. But I want to tell you, I'm not saying that you definitely speak to all those people, but if you do, you know what I mean? You was with me, and you was amongst that circle of people that helped me grow, that helped me elevate. So if I could never speak to them, or they don't know that I'm at this point, I just, want to tell you. So at least if they don't never see it, or if they do see it, I don't want them to think that I ain't acknowledge, them helping me with my growth. Nah, I'm not inhaling now, Carl. I'm good. I had foot surgery, you know what I mean? So I've been had one like 2013, 2014, and I was on my right foot. I had to do my left one. So, I got some screws in it now. But nah, I'm okay. I just been, like I said, recovering, doing my rehab from that. And I just been going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, dealing with my healing practice, and dealing with family, dealing with my kids, just dealing with life. So I ain't been having time like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And like I said, Carl, I'm just telling you that because those people have helped me get to where I am. And I don't want them to think maybe because they ain't been seeing me in their comments, or they ain't been seeing me say nothing in their videos, that I forgot who they was. Prayers for you, Carla. May God strengthen you at this time. People Digest, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I appreciate you. Like, I really appreciate you. And I'm glad that you caught my live. I really am. I'm glad that you caught this live stream. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a lot of other people, Carla, that, that's why I got my phone in my hand, but I've been talking to y'all, but I've been wanting to go back on some of my older videos because I could kind of see the names of certain people that, let me see. Let me kind of pull some of this up. Let me see if I can go to my subs on my phone too. Yeah, but like I said, Carla, Beautiful Love, Mr. Gale, Real Talk with DJ. I mean, it's some other people that you brought to me too, Carla. I can't really remember their names, but it's some other people that you brought. Oh, I know she might not tap in. I haven't heard from her in a minute or seen her. Queen know who I am. So if she catch the replay or if she pop in, I mean, she rolled with me too through a lot. Like she rolled with me in the very beginning. You know, she was always in my comment section. She was always telling me to keep grinding. She was always telling me to keep going. So if you do see this replay or if you tap in, Queen, you know who I am. I want to thank you for all your love, all your support, all your encouragement. You know what I mean? You roll with me when I was just on the rise with this YouTube. Maybe I had maybe 100 subscribers, maybe 150 subscribers. She was there. You know what I mean? Like, and I appreciate that. And she had her own platform. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I got some of my subscribers pulled up. So, like I said though, let me see. People emotional healing was been a struggle. Which let me see, can I put it in the chat? Let me see. I don't know if I could put it in the chat. Let's see. In the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put it in the chat for you right now. And before you go, People Digest, just let me know if you got it so I know, you know. And definitely, if you don't mind, People Digest, when you do get it, maybe not tonight, but like maybe a week or so from now, whenever, try to go through everything and tell me what you think, and tell me what you like. And I'll try to post more music like that. That should be it. You know what I mean? That should be my own music channel. I think I got like 250 subscribers. So something like that, like 250 subs on that. So I appreciate it though. Like I said, don't got to be tonight, don't got to be tomorrow. You get some time though, you scroll through, let me know, you know what I mean, what you think of what I'm doing and where I'm at with what I'm doing. I appreciate it. But yeah, Carla, I'm definitely gonna say a prayer for you. He said, I'm really technical as far as computers. I should know by now, but I don't. What you mean? You're not really technical as far as with computers. What you mean, Carla? You should know. Talk to me. What's going on, sis? What you mean? You should know about what? So maybe I can help you. Talk to me. What's up? And I'm not on the stream, y'all, Carla, so I can't like drop a link or nothing and tell you to come up and talk to me. I'm doing this straight live. I ain't want to go to stream, y'all. I wanted to have my face up here and really thank people. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I appreciate it. People Digest. And like I said, I got you. Like I said, I told my daughter about you. I'm gonna tell her again. I'm not saying she didn't sub, but I want to make sure she sub because she be doing her hair, and I want her to first of all show you some love, but second of all, I want her to kind of follow some of the remedies of what you do. You know what I mean? Because I want her to be a lot more natural. So if she like, Dad, you want to be natural, you need to, send me some natural ways I can do my hair and get my hair done. Like when you did the aloe vera thing, that I was telling her about that. Like the aloe, I'm like, nah, somebody else up to they be using aloe. So I want her to see that. I don't know how to do links or anything. Nice to me. Oh, okay. Now, links for what though? What you links for what though? Carla, talk to me. I don't need you to like send no links or none to nobody. Nah, I just wanted to tell you that because for one though, you've been there with me and you've been there for me. So I just don't want you to think that I forgot my roots. That's important. Like you helped me. And some of the other people that I'm not thinking about off the top of my head, you brought them my way as well though. And that's important for me to let you know that though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to send no links to nobody. I just want to let you know. So if you do speak to them or they still doing what they do on their platforms, you can let them know. Oh, and another thing too, Carla, I changed the name of my own podcast. That's my real name, Latif Jahar. That's my first name and my middle name. That's my real name because somebody else was using Final Say. So I don't want, and then Display Righteousness, it was like too much. Like other people that I was speaking to was like, man, that's too much for me to type in. And then I was having problems with trying to get that display righteousness copywritten. So it's like, you know what? If I use my real name, nobody could tell me nothing. So that's why I changed the name. It's actually my real name. So that's why I changed the name, though. Oh, nah, I appreciate you, Carl. I'm just letting you know again because I don't want you to think I forgot my roots. And like I said, I love you. I appreciate you because you helped tremendously, though. And I wouldn't be where I am and who I am today without your help. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep stressing that. Like, I got to keep emphasizing on it because it's that real. It's that important. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm thankful I'm here. I'm halfway there. No, Carl, this is hard. So sorry. Going through emotional, not easy, but we'll see you through. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. And one thing, Carla, no, I'm definitely gonna say some prayers. You know what I mean? Because she been strong. Like I said, she kept the wolves off my back. And also, you know, when I wasn't doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying, she made sure my energy level stay high, and I appreciate her for that. Like the only thing now, though, that I've been working on, Carla, because I understand your sense of humor is crazy, like becoming more entertaining with educating. So that's something else I've been working on. So, you know what I mean? Because I know you like to laugh and you like to smile. So I definitely been working on that, Carla. Trust me, like being a little bit more funnier and raising my sense of humor. Because I mean, I do have a sense of humor. It's just I be so focused and so in tune on getting my messages out there. Like I'll be advertised to really joke around and play around, but nah, that's something that I've been working on doing. So trust me, I'm definitely be on that a lot more now. You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely going to be on that because I understand that people want to be entertained. There's nothing wrong with teaching and educating, but people, you know, they want to be entertained. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Carla. Like I mean, that's you though, because you know I'm happy you pulled up because you helped me. So you know I'm loving that. Like you know you got me to where I am today. Like you one of the main factors. People Digest is another one of those factors. Like I said, Queen who know who I am. That was her name. You know what I'm saying? So she helped me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, DJ helped me. I don't know what happened with my boy Tribulation Kids. He helped me a lot. Martez, like she helped me a lot. That's my people from the Philippines. Like she helped me tremendously get to where I am. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that helped me get to where I am. And it's not only helping me with comments. It's not only helping me with subscribing. It's not only helping me with bringing me people, but just keeping me on the right path, like making sure I stay positive, making sure that I keep my energy level right, making sure I keep my vibes high. Like that's important when you get on the internet. So, you know, and I appreciate that. People didn't allow me to deviate away from what I'm doing or what I do. So that's very important. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful. Like this is very gratifying and humbling for me. You know what I mean? Nah, that's cool though, Carl. I'm glad that you're happy, you know, to see me, you know, smiling, man. Yeah. And like I said, I'm smiling because I'm happy, you know, that I did this and you actually pulled up. Like that's, you know, that's heartfelt. I haven't seen any of them, but nah, it's all right. It's all right. Again, I'm just letting you know, Carla, because I don't want you to think that I forgot about any of those people. It don't matter if you spoke to them yesterday or you spoke to them a year ago. It's just the fact that at least whether you speak to them or not, at least you know I haven't forgotten the people who helped get to me to where I am. Because you know how it goes sometimes. We get to another point in our life or we get to another point in our career. And it's like, you know, we not remembering who helped build us to where we are. So I just want to let you know that I appreciate them just like I appreciate you. And like I said, you helped me get to this point, just like some of the people you brought my way. So, you know, like I said, if you see them, I want to thank y'all for the times y'all did come through, for the lives y'all was a part of, you know. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate it. Like, you know, I appreciate it. Like this is a huge milestone for me. So I'm just humble. Like I'm humble. And I'm not only humbled to have you, Carla, but I'm humbled to have you People Digest because, you know, I just really get to build with you under your pre-recorded videos like you do with me. Carla had built with me on live streams before. So you is a little different. And like I said, you way in another time zone. So I mean, this is gratifying for me. Like I appreciate it, man. Just to have you, like even in the comments, like talking back, like I appreciate it. Like it's that's heartfelt, you know. So you guys, I'm very humble, you know, and I'm thankful. And I'm gonna be live for a minute because you know it's like a milestone and it's like a celebration for me. So I'm gonna be here for a minute today doing this live, and I'm gonna try to give some other people maybe you know that will see this to pop in. You know what I mean? And if they don't, I got my phone in my hand, and I'm gonna start reading off names of people that you know and let them know too. I'm thankful for them. Yes, to see him smile. I said, oh, nah, thank y'all. I appreciate that, man. Like, nah, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? That's a good thing, you know. Oh, I'm thankful that you guys are here, and I'm thankful that you guys are happy, you know, to see me smile. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, people digest. You know, Carla's my big sister. She's been around. Like she's one of the very few people that'll say something and I'll listen. You know what I mean? Like literally, like she'll say something, I really will listen to her. There's very few people on the internet that I'll listen to, but when she says something, I'll listen. Or for example, she'd be like, "No, you need to go live at this time," or "Nah, you know, nah, you ain't got to even worry about this. You know, I got you," and she'll let me know what to look for, how to look for it. You know what I mean? Because I was just on here doing what I do. I didn't know certain things. Like, and she like, nah, you know, like she put me on the people be in the bushes. I didn't really know what that was. She like, yeah, people be out there, but they not saying nothing. They just gonna sit there and be nosy. And it's like, oh, word, all right, good looking, Carla. And now I knew. You know what I mean? Like she don't know, but I get this from her when I be like, yo, my haters and my detractors, if y'all don't like, unsubscribe, not, you know, not interested, and don't recommend. I get that from Carla. She just don't know I got it from her. But that's why I started saying that, because she the one put me on that. People be actually watching and don't be saying nothing. So since I know that, and I don't want nobody to be triggered or emotional based off what I say, so I tell them, look, if my platform ain't for you, unsubscribe, don't recommend, not interested, because I don't want no caller no better than anybody. I don't want no issues. I'm not saying what I'm saying because I want problems, or I don't have problems with nobody. And if they got a problem with me, I believe as adults we could talk this out. But I can't go as a man in life if I got problems. You know what I mean? People just think I might be saying that about the internet. I'm talking about real life. I can't grow as a man if I'm not saying my life is perfect and life is perfect, but I can't grow as a man if I got issues. And I'm about business, and business ain't never personal. So if I'm taking anything personal, the people that I'm looking to rub shoulders with, they ain't gonna want to do no business with me. Excuse me, they ain't gonna want to do no business with me. So I don't take nothing personal. And I know thousands of people that have said things. They probably thought we would get into an argument or a sparring match. Nah, because I don't want people to unsubscribe because they know I don't do that. Like I don't argue, I don't go back and forth. So I don't want people to be like, nah, I'm good. Because I don't do that. I don't knock what other people do. I'm just saying what I don't do. That's like me. I don't curse or nothing like that. Like I said, I talk to people, not about them. You know what I mean? I like to communicate. You know what I mean? I like to socialize. There's nothing wrong with that. I totally understand it. Just be everybody not good people. See, and that's what I'm saying about people digest. That's what I be talking about. Like, see, you know what I mean? I just know Carla like to have fun. That's her big thing. She just want to have fun. You know what I mean? That's it. As long as she can have fun, she good. Like, and that's what I'm telling her now. I'm understanding that more, and I'm gonna be bringing that to my platform, having more fun, being more open-minded with, you know, bringing the entertainment, still having the education and the inspiration, but now bringing in a little bit more humor and a little bit more fun. You know what I mean? That's all. But yeah, so overall though, people digest. I know that at the end of the day, when things get rough, Carla gonna be there for me. Yeah, like yeah, she family. Yeah, Carla definitely family. You know what I mean? And also, Carla, you know, we gotta get back on our on our old school vibe. Like, you don't got to put your age out there, people digest, but we've been doing our old school vibe. Like, like we be doing our old school, like the Jeffersons and Good Times, and like those older sitcoms, Cosby Show, you know what I mean? Like just that real old school vibe that we've been on. So don't think that I forgot, Carla. We got to get back on our old school vibe. You know what I mean? Like I dropped a video a couple days ago talking about that, Carla. Like, okay, I'm gonna go here. Boom, look, I'm gonna go here. This is what I'm saying. I be telling like my daughters, right? I know how they feel about like Beyonce, Rihanna, and all of them, right? The ones that's out now. But I tell them, y'all think the people that y'all listening to is the greatest of all time. When my grandmoms came up, nobody could tell my grandmoms that Patti LaBelle or Aretha Franklin. Nobody could tell my grandmoms that that was the greatest singer she ever heard. Just like my moms, nobody could tell her that Mary J. Blige or Stephanie Mills or people like that wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can tell my uncles that LL wasn't the man or Kumo D wasn't the man or Courage Blow what. They couldn't do that. Nobody could tell, what I'm saying, my grandfather that Muhammad Ali wasn't the greatest boxer. Like, so we got this thing that with the new era, they think that the buck stops with Beyonce or the buck stops with Jay-Z or the buck stops with Drake or nah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just because I made like Mike Tyson, I can't, like I tell my son, okay, Mayweather doing his thing or whatever boxers he like, or whatever football players, or whatever basketball players like. It ain't just because LeBron doing him now. He the greatest basketball player right now of his time. Just like when I was coming up, it could have been Magic Johnson, it could have been Larry Bird, it could have been Charles Barkley, it could have been Patrick Ewing, it could have been whoever. But I'm not saying that they're just great and nobody gonna be greater than them or people's less than them. But nowadays, these kids think that is Chris Brown is like he Michael Jackson now, but that don't mean that he's better than Michael Jackson or he's better than James Brown or he's better than R. Kelly or he's better than Keith Sweat. Like he's him right now. Okay, he get respect, but I'm not gonna sit there and say, yo, you know what? 112 is better than New Edition, or New Edition is better than the Temptations, or you know what I'm saying, or the Temptations is better than the Four Tops. Like, nah. I mean, if I ask my older family members, they're gonna be like, boy, you don't know nothing about the Temptations, or boy, you don't know nothing about the Four Tops, which is right. So how can I say that Boyz II Men is better than the Temptations? Or how can I say that New Edition is better than the Four Tops? That's just what I think because I grew up listening to them. You know what I mean? But this generation do that a lot. It's like if you tell them, yo, you know what? I'm saying I like Beyonce, but she can't sing better than Stephanie Mills. She can't sing better than Natalie Cole, or she can't sing better than Janet Jackson, or they gonna call you a hater. You just going off your experience. Like you experienced seeing Janet Jackson in her prime, or seeing Stephanie Mills in her prime, or hearing Toni Braxton in her prime, or people that that was out. So, but these kids nowadays, when you say that, you a hater, and it's I'm not hating. I tell my kids that I'm not no hater. I'm not knocking Chris Brown. But I know what R. Kelly could do. I know what Michael Jackson could do. I know what Keith Sweat could do. Like, so I'm saying I know what Genuine could do. I know what Case could do. I know what Joe could do. I know what Keith Sweat could do. I'm not knocking Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not knocking Beyonce, or I'm not knocking Alicia Keys, or I'm not knocking Rihanna. Nah, I got love for them. But for me to just say that they're better than people that, come on. I'm not gonna just say you did. Nah, Beyonce is the greatest singer of all time. Like I can't disrespect Mary J. Blige like that. I can't disrespect Janet Jackson like that. Like the same way, like I said, with my grandmoms and all them, come on, my grandmoms would be like, "What? Ain't nobody can sing better than Sam Cooke." Like, because when she was coming up, Sam Cooke probably was the man. So how I'ma just disrespect like that? You know what I'm saying? Like. Like, you know what I mean? Call it like how, but just like, these kids, man, they don't, man, like they got to understand, man, like I've been a part of several people in there, right, exactly. Like, 52 new shit. Nah, I mean, nah. I know, Carla. I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm just showing you my mentality now because I wasn't really speaking the way I speak. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I go nowadays with these kids. They gonna think, if you speak against Drake, you a hater. It's like, nah, man. Like, if you speak against Kodak Black, you a hater. It's like, nah. If you speak against Kendrick Lamar, you a hater. It's like, nah. But I done seen LL in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done heard Curtis Blow in his heyday. Like, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I done seen A Tribe Called Quest. Like, I know how this thing work. Like, I was listening to hip hop. Not nowadays. This is rap. I was listening to hip hop. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying, Carlos? So I'm just saying that I get it. I understand. But when you tell these kids that, they call you a hater. Like I said, okay, you put your age out there. I ain't got to repeat it. But I'm saying, if I came to you and say, nah, nobody can sing better than Beyonce, you know how many singers you could tell me about? You know what I'm saying? To be like, hold on, boy, you don't know about this person, that person, that. Like, come on. It's how many groups was out there? Like, nah, man, you can't do that. And it's people that didn't even get a lot of limelight, but they still made great albums or they still made great songs. And another thing too that's real, back, even when I was younger, but even before me, like, when you was coming up listening to music, the styles of music was totally different, Carla, totally different. Meaning, like Stevie Wonder, even though him and Ray Charles may have been like similar disabilities, but their music style was different. You know what I'm saying? Prince and Michael Jackson, music style was different. You know what I mean? And that's what made them unique. Nowadays, the music kind of sound the same. That's the difference. And another thing too, they coexisted with a lot of other great artists. Like Luther Vandross was out there with other great singers. Teddy Pendergrass, like it was other great singers. Marvin Gaye, it was other great singers, and they still was able to sell records. They still was able to move crowds. They still was able to go on tour. Auntie Carla, you look good for your age. Let me move this. Why is this up? Okay, now move that. Said Auntie Carla look good for your age. That's a blessing. I respect. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's my big sis right there. No question. No question. You know what I mean? But yeah, so and that's the issue. Like, I don't, and like I said, you don't got to put your age, your total age out there, people digest, but I'm saying I'm in the 40 plus club. Like I'm pushing a half a century, so I'll be there soon. You know what I mean? However, with what's going on now with this generation, you can't speak out against anything. They make you a hater. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like I said, Carla's seen much more than me, so I'm gonna listen to her. Like she, you know what I'm saying? She's seen more than me, so I get it. But for me to say Chris Brown is just better than R. Kelly, like, nah, I'm not gonna disrespect R. Kelly. And I'm not taking nothing away from Chris Brown. And I'm not taking nothing away from R. Kelly to say R. Kelly's better than Michael Jackson. I'm just saying I know better. I'm not gonna do that. Everybody's unique in their own way. But right now, with this generation, not all of them, but majority of them, you can't say nothing. They're going to call you a hater. Like I said, the people that Carla have heard, I heard them on the back end of their career, like Tina Turner and all of them. I heard them on the back end of their career. So I can't really, I can't say nothing. So all the dancing and all that, Beyonce and all of them be doing, Rihanna and all of them, Tina Turner was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like they was out there putting on shows. So how I'm gonna argue with my older artists gonna tell me, boy, you don't know nothing about Tina Turner? They right, I don't. I know of the back end. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about a lot of those older singers like that. So for me to just go off, because when I was coming up, Mary J. Blige had a lot. So that don't mean that she's better than Stephanie Mills from older people perspective, or she better than Chaka Khan from older people perspective. Nah, older people will be like, nah, Mary J. Blige she can't sing better than Chaka Khan. Like, because when they was coming up, Chaka Khan was doing her thing, or Stephanie Mills was doing her thing. Like, so it's errors for everything. But people think their era is going to always be the best, which I ain't got no issue with that, but that don't necessarily make it true. Like I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. So I was loving the times that I came up in the 80s and the 90s. But that don't mean that the 80s and 90s was better than the 60s and the 70s, because the stories I hear about the 60s and the 70s, it sounded way better than the 80s and the 90s. But I'm going to look at the 80s and 90s a certain way, because that's when I was coming up. I remember when VCRs was out, when Betamax was out. I remember when you make a phone call, there was no caller ID. There was no call waiting. Like you just call. Like I used to call, you know what I mean? I used to call my girl and have to wait because her mom was on the phone and it would say busy all the time. And then when I finally got through, her mom would be like, boy, you're not gonna be on the phone all day talking to my daughter. Hurry up. You know what I'm saying? And if it was 2 phones in the house, her mom would pick up in the back, like, boy, you ain't gonna be on the phone all night talking to my daughter. Y'all gotta wrap this up. Because it wasn't no caller ID. It wasn't no call waiting. But if I tell my kids, they're gonna be like, what you mean, Dad? I remember when cell phones first came out. I had a beeper. People would beep you, and then you would have to go call them back. Yo, who pays me from this number? Like, so the same way I remember that as things Carla could say that she remembered because she older than me. But see, when you respect your elders, you're gonna listen. You know what I mean? You're gonna acknowledge what they're gonna tell you. But this generation, not everybody, but majority of this generation, they think things only started that they seen. They don't want to accept that, okay, well, it been great football players, it been great basketball players, it been great musicians, it been great dancers, it been great fashion designers. You know what I'm saying? Like it, you know, it been great poets. It, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't just start now. Like, you know, so and my kids get me now. They be saying, "Oh, you old. When you was coming up, TV was in black and white." Nah, no, it wasn't. I ain't that old. Like they be trying to clap. I be like, all right, whatever. If you think that, that's what you think. It's whatever. You know what I mean? So my point is that when you respect your elders and you understand, you don't take for granted the information you could be given. Like when I was younger, I used to love listening to my older uncles, the ones that like served in the wars and the ones that went to the service or the ones that did a lot of things. I would love to sit around and listen to their stories, you know what I'm saying, about sports, about music, about how things was. Like one of my uncles told me about that blackout that was in New York, because that's where I originally from. And back in 1977, you know, I had an uncle and an aunt told me how things was the year Martin Luther King got assassinated, the year Malcolm X got assassinated. I even had a family member tell me what happened when JFK got assassinated. I love listening to stories like that. Right. Phone booth, etc. We had to read map. Right. But I'm saying, but you see how you see how you can say that, Carla, but I'm saying that's something that your kids, my grandkids, your grandkids, they should want to come talk to you to get that invaluable conversation. Your conversations is priceless because you experience, you seen things. Like you seen transitions in TV. You seen when wives and mothers was wives and mothers. Now you know what it's like that. Okay, damn, well, that's not a wife or a mother right there. And somebody would be upset with you. Like, it's no need to be upset. You've seen it. You experienced this. Excuse me. You've seen it. You experienced it. You know what it's like for somebody to be a mother. You know what it's like for somebody to be a wife. You know what it's like for somebody to be a father and a husband. You experienced it. And it's not just watching them TV shows in life, because when you was coming up, people stayed married 30, 40 years. And I told one of my kids, my daughter, this, I was like, people was toxic back then in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, but they were stronger. People, we did more with less back then. I never thought that you could talk to people and see them at the same time. Exactly. I would tell you something right now. When I heard about it, I didn't think I would be alive to see it, because I heard about it. Just like I heard about cars to be flying. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to see that. If I make it to see it, it'll be a blessing. But if I don't, I don't. But I heard about it. I mean, I heard that the internet was coming. I heard that, you will be able to talk to somebody, and then, or you could have a phone and you could just touch something and then call somebody. I heard about that, but for me, like you said, to actually experience that, like, nah, I didn't think that. Like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think that. You know what I mean? Just like when I was coming up, a lot of the cartoons I used to watch, my moms and my grandmoms and my grandfather and all them tell me, man, that cartoon been out since 1955, boy. That's old. And I'd be like, for real? Woody Woodpecker? Oh, yeah. Bugs Bunny? Oh, yeah. Mickey Mouse? Oh, yeah. That ain't new. It's new to you. That's old. It's like, wow. So the evolution of life. And like I said, more than my generation, but even my generation, we did more with less. Your generation definitely did it, Carla, without a doubt. That did it, you can't even compare it. Y'all did a lot with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmom's, she had like 11 grandkids. She was feeding all of us with a little bit of nothing. Everybody was happy. Nobody was complaining. Nobody wanted more food. Nobody wanted more snacks. We probably said, oh, I want that kind, but nobody went a day hungry. And she had less because of the circumstances and situation she was dealt, but she made it happen. You know what I'm saying? And another thing with your generation, like I said, a little bit with mine, they always had time. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a lot of distractions, cell phones, the internet. Like my grandma always had time. Boy, y'all sit down. Y'all ain't gonna keep jumping on my couch. Y'all ain't gonna keep jumping on my bed. And she still could cook. And she still could watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? Why? Your moms or your pops or whoever at work. She's like, nah. And you respected your grandmother. You respected your grandfather. You respected your older family members. And like I said on the video I recently dropped, pending the age of cousins, you even respected older cousins. So if I was, for example, 15 and an older cousin had to watch me, that was like 24, 25, I'm going to listen. I ain't going to get out of line. Because first of all, they got a lot of seniority over me and they family. So I'm going to listen. It ain't, so what, that ain't my aunt. So what, that ain't my uncle. Nah, it's my older cousin. But it ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because the respect factor ain't there. And like I said, because like you just put in the comments, they could do so much. Children had to play outside now. You can't even play. Right. No, you can't. And if they outside, but they outside not doing the right thing. They outside not listening. They outside causing problems. You know what I'm saying? So even if you get them to go outside now you got to worry about it because it might not even be your kid. It could be somebody else's kid that can influence them to do something they shouldn't be doing. And okay, even if none of that ain't happening, because I don't want to make it seem like these kids just don't listen and they reckless. They got too many distractions. Like they always distracted by an app on their phone. They always distracted by their phone. So it's like when I was going to school, there's no distractions. You go to school, do your homework, or you go to school, learn, go home. It wasn't all the distraction. I wasn't going to school. Wasn't no Instagram. Wasn't no Facebook. Wasn't no Snapchat. Just come home. If you had a game or whatever, what was out when I was a kid? Atari? Nintendo wasn't even out yet. Atari was out. Then Nintendo eventually came out, Sega Genesis and all that. But that wasn't out when I was going to public school. Then when I got to junior high school, stuff like that started to come out, but it wasn't out yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. So like you said, these kids don't know, the experience factor. And like I said, you got that. You got experience. So people got to understand that. And that's what we lacking and we missing. When somebody like yourself or like me that's a little older that come with knowledge and experience, it shouldn't be laughed at and frowned upon. It should be respected. Right? It's way dangerous because predators have. Oh yeah, of course. But when you say that, you just talking. Yeah. And that's another thing. Even like I said, I'm not gonna say as much as when you was coming up, Carla, but I'm saying, I mean, when I was coming up, it was starting to die out, but it was definitely around when you was coming up. I'm saying I can actually go to the store being 11, 12 years old, and then nobody gonna try to really grab me up or snatch me up or nothing like that. Now, you can't send your kids to the store, nothing like that. Somebody gonna try to grab them up. Or you gotta worry about something happening because there's so much going on with social media. Like that, it's very distracting with that. So you think you're gonna be able to send a kid to the store, they're gonna be distracted, social media. So you gotta really be very cautious and very careful. And another thing, we all knew how to stick together. Like even okay, I have friends that I knew their father and their mother had problems, but my friend and I still went to school together. My friend wasn't showing out in school because he knew his pops and his mom was having problems, or he knew that he had other brothers and sisters and his mother couldn't pay him that much attention. He wouldn't wild out for attention. He wouldn't be like, I'm only acting up because my moms ain't paying me no attention, or I'm wilding out because my pops ain't gonna be there. My moms can't tell me nothing. It wasn't like that. Like, it was still a sense of respect because it's like, nah, I don't want to get on my mom's nerve. And you got older and was like, you know what, man, my mom's got to raise my little sister and them. I'm going to try to go ahead and go and get on my own. You know what I'm saying? And religion was a factor, but not like now. Because when I went to school, I knew people that was a Baptist, Catholic, Pentecostal, Christians, Muslims, Jehovah's Witnesses, and that never was no problem. Like, we wasn't like, yo, we can't be around him because he's a Jehovah's Witness. Yo, we can't chill with her because she a Baptist. We can't rock with him because he a Catholic. That wasn't relevant. Nobody cared. Like, you just wanted to play and have fun. You know what I mean? And when the summer came, free lunch. Nobody was ashamed of that. Nobody moms was ashamed to be like, nah, y'all gonna go to free lunch. We was happy to do that. You know what I'm saying? Your moms or your aunt or your uncle, nobody had to cook. Go get that free lunch. Now, that's somebody gonna try to shame another kid, or your family broke. Why you gotta have free lunch? It's like, nah, it's free. It's for the community. You know what I'm saying? The school giving back. Like, we will go up there, and sometimes, you know, when I was younger, we'll try to go to multiple schools to get the free lunch. Like, nah, we out here running around, playing basketball, having fun. Yo, let's go to this school. Let's see if they'll let us in to get a lunch. Like, so I don't get how people got so much pride, but then again, they got an ego, meaning they got pride to say, yo, I got on fancy clothes, but their ego will get in the way if they got to go get free lunch. Like, come on. Like, you go to church back in the days, it didn't matter what church you went to. They had clothes. They like, yo, your family need clothes? Yo, here, they had a clothes box. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing. I remember that. My family members used to go to church. They had the clothes box. Like, nobody's less than a woman or less than a man because they went to their local church and they went to the clothes box. Like, nah, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing. But you do that nowadays. Oh, you broke, or you a bum, or your family this, that. Like, hold on, what? And public assistance, that was a pit stop. That was a stopgap. That wasn't a career. It wasn't like, you know, and like I said, it probably wasn't experienced like this really in your day, Carla. But in my time, as I started to get older, it was like that. When I was younger, it wasn't like that because it was some of my friends who moms wasn't working for like a year. Then she finally got back on her feet. She left that alone. Like, I ain't gonna be on this for 5 or 10 years. Like, nah, I wasn't working for a little minute. Or one of my friends' fathers, whatever, he was in between jobs. It's like, yo, my mom's had to go get this real quick. In some cases, some children didn't eat and was glad. Exactly. Like, yo, I ain't even eat. Yo, no, I didn't even know. I had some friends, right? And they family was Jehovah's Witnesses. I didn't even know. We used to play. Remember when like the Nerf came out, like Nerf footballs and basketballs came out? I used to play with a Nerf football against somebody I grew up with, him and his brothers. He had like a lot of brothers and sisters. So it was like me and like 2 or 3 of my cousins, and we would play with a Nerf football against him and his family. And they was consistent. He'd come ring my bell. My mom would be like, your friend outside. He got me up one morning so early. He was like, yo, we go to school to get free breakfast. I never even do that until I started playing football with him and his brothers in them. because they used to come ring. I mean, early in the morning, they used to ring my bell like 7:15. My boss would be like, "Yo, my son's still asleep," and she'll get me up. "Yo, your friends, they want you to play football." Now we was out there. We was out there playing football. It was like 8:30. He was like, "Yo, we gonna go up the street and we gonna go get the free breakfast." I'm like, "Free breakfast? Nah, the school open till lunch." He like, "Nah, come on." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, free breakfast. Oh man, I ain't never even know that. My family didn't even know that. He put me on to that." And like I said, his family was Jehovah's Witnesses. I didn't, nobody on the block or the community, nobody ain't teasing because his moms was a Jehovah's Witness. Nobody looked at him no type of way. But nowadays, religion gets you into an argument. Religion to get you into a fight. Religion to get you to a huge disagreement. That's why I say to this day, I'm spiritual, because I rub shoulders with various different people from various different religious groups, like Muslims, five percenters, Israelites. Like I was around all that. Christians, Catholics, Baptists. Like I used to be around all that. You know what I mean? My family grew up in the Baptist church and the Catholic church. So I get it. So I used to study catechisms. I used to be an altar boy, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. And once I stopped dealing with that, I went and became, I started going to the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? So I was around my mom's and my aunt and them going to the Baptist one. Then when I was on my father's side, they was going to the Christian church. So I get it. And then as I got older, I had an uncle who, he got locked up a few times. And then I used to go with him to the mosque. He used to take me up there because he was down with the Nation of Islam. And then he hit some of his friends. They was 5 percenters. So I was around all of that. So that's why I used to tell people I don't knock no one's religion, but I was around all of that. So I have my hand in the various different things when it comes to religion. I was around all that. So I get it. I know. But yeah, like you can't even have fun, no more how we used to. You know what I'm saying? Like we all used to do that and have a lot of fun and be chilling and all that. Like, yeah, because that's how life was. Yeah, you said, wow, you ain't know about that, Carla? Yeah, like we all, yeah, man, like my best friend in grade school was Jehovah's Witness back in the 70s. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't get how, for example, if someone is a Muslim, how they got a problem with a Christian. If how someone's a Christian, they got a problem with someone that's Baptist. Like I said when you used to come to my lives, they all believe in God. I'm loving that. It doesn't, like, to me, the religion thing is just cause a separation. Like if you believe in God, I believe in God. That's why I don't tell nobody what to believe in. I'm just saying I don't do that because I don't want no issues. I don't want to be like, well, they're Christian and we Baptist, we can't hang together no more. It's like, whoa, nah, that's why I don't be doing the race thing, because I get it. Lately, I've been on that because a lot of people are telling me, yo, you got a platform, you need to speak about it because your knowledge on it is different. So now I'm starting to do it a little bit because I hear a lot. Definitely the way I be moving out here, I be hearing a lot that people that look like me and people that say the culture, our culture, quote unquote, they keep saying other cultures hold us back. And I don't see that. Like I never seen other cultures hold me back like my own culture hold me back. Like I get on this space on here, I'll see people that look like me that'll be ready to argue with me and get in my comment section and talk crap to me quicker than other people that don't look like me. People that don't look like me have helped me without no problem. Some people that look like me have helped me, but some people that do look like me have helped me, and it was a problem. And it's like, no, what, I'm good. I don't even want that help. And I'm not mad at those people, no. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, some of us have the perspective and the attitude that other people hate us, and they don't. We got to stop hating each other. That's what it really boils down to. Stop hating on each other. I love to see brothers doing good. I love to see sisters doing good. I love to see sisters with a lot of confidence. I love to see brothers with a lot of confidence. I love that. I love to see strong brothers and sisters that, for example, been in relationships 15, 20 years. I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? I love when the sisters be like, I ain't leaving my man for nothing. I love that. I love the dudes be like, man, I ain't going nowhere. That's my wifey. I'm gonna work this out. I love that's not weak to me. That's what I grew up around. People having problems within their family structure, within their relationship, and fought it out and fight it out. You know what I'm saying? I still got some of the people that I'm in contact with to this day, the 2 or 3 people that their moms and father is still married. And when I was around and we was younger, they moms and father used to argue outside in front of everybody. But in 2025, for example, from 1990, they still together today. That I grew up around that. So I get it. I grew up around people like, nah, man, you know what though? Nah, I'm saying that's still such and such and such. Nah, we gonna make this work. And I've also seen where a lot of people that when I was coming up, if I do see them, I'd be like, yo, how was such and such and such? Yo, my aunt's still good. You know, my aunt's still with my uncle, right? Oh, for real? Yo, that's good. You know, my brother, yeah, now he's still married, man. The kids done got big. That's good. But to be like, nah, you know, the family dynamic. And that is going back to what we were talking about earlier, Carla. The family dynamic ain't like that because, unfortunately, a lot of people now, like I said, in my generation and after, but as I started to get older, though. So as I started to get older and after now, they made welfare permanent. Like I said, in your generation, it did exist, but it was a pit stop or a stopgap. It wasn't, people was on it for 15, 20 years back then. No, they wasn't. Nowadays, and in the early 2000s, people have been on that welfare for 15, 20 years. People been getting food stamps, EBT for 15, 20. They kid B2, now they kid like 17. They still getting their rent paid. They still getting EBT. It's like, I remember when it wasn't even EBT, it was just food stamps in a booklet. It wasn't even EBT. I remember that. When people was on welfare, they had to go to the check cashing place to pick up their money and to pick up the food stamp books. I remember that. My mom's experienced that for like maybe like a year or two. She wasn't on it for like 6, 7 years. Like, nah. And it's nothing wrong with using it for a stopgap or for a pit stop. It's nothing wrong with like, I'm gonna have to be on this for like another 18 months. Try to get my situation. You're not a bad mother or a bad father or a broke person. It's a stopgap. But when you turn it into a career, when it's like, I'm gonna just live off this, I'm good. It's like, whoa, you gonna live off? You can't live off this. You can live through it, but you can't live off it. And a lot of people did what? They've been living off it. And that's where the problems start. Because people living off it. You live through it, you good. But to live off it, nah. And then when people bring it up and talk about it, oh, you a hater, oh, you this, you that. Like, nah, it was supposed to be a pit stop and stopgap. Because like I said, when I came up, that's what it was. It was plenty of my friends. I wasn't ashamed to go to the store with food stamps back in the days. Nah, it was so real with them food stamps. You could go to a Chinese restaurant with that. Get you some Chinese food. But once they put it on the card, the game changed. Like, you can't do that. So it's like, nah, man, like you just got to appreciate and be humble and be thankful. I grew up in the era. I was like 6 years, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you see how you said it was, you said it was 6 of y'all, but I'm saying it don't matter if it was 6 of y'all, 10 of y'all, they had less and did more. They had less and did more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I respect. They did a lot more with less. It was less resources, less money, all that, but they made it happen. They made it happen. They made it happen. And that's what we got to get back to. We got to get back to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get back to it. Doing more with less. You do more with less. You got a bunch of things right now. You can't do nothing. So what I'm saying is, and this is what I was saying before we had the conversation about the my body, my choice situation. I don't knock that. I'm just saying when I did come up, child support was relevant. But again, like the welfare thing, it was a stopgap. It wasn't, okay, I'm going to get welfare and I'm going to get child support and I'm going to just live off this. It's going to fund my lifestyle. Child support back then, when I was coming up wasn't funding women's lifestyles. It was making sure that if she had any problem, that was the only resort. It wasn't the last. It was the only thing she could do. She ain't got no other options. Welfare ain't an option no more. Nothing. I got to do this. I don't have no choice. If I don't do this, me and my kids ain't gonna have nowhere to go. And her and that man or her baby father or her husband mutually agreed upon that. Yeah, you're right. You gotta do what you gotta do. Nothing I could do. You're right. This the only resort. Get it done. But now it's like, I'm going to get on welfare. I'm going to put them on child support. I'm going to get that money, and I'm going to get this, and this is going to fund me getting my hair done. This is going to fund me getting my nails done. This is going to fund me getting the bags I want. This is going to fund me getting the car. It wasn't like that. And that's another thing. We got around with or without a vehicle. Taking the train, the bus, we got around. There's nothing. Whoever had a vehicle in the family, if they came, we could make moves with that person. But if it wasn't no vehicle, train and bus, we're going to get there. You know what I'm saying? Walking to appointments, whatever you got to do, you got it done. You got it done. It wasn't no problems. It's like, all right, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to leave it there. But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more. Man. Like, it's terrible, man. It's bad out here, you know? And it's time to take it back to how it should be. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to go back to how things really should be. So real quick, Carla, I'm going to thank, some more people. Like I said, I'm going to be here for a minute. I mean, if you got to go, you got to go. But I want to thank some more people. So I want to thank Maria. Maria has been very monumental and instrumental in my growth and me getting to where I am today. You know what I mean? So if you see the playback, Maria, or if you chime in tonight, I'll give you your flowers. But if you see the playback, thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for all your comments. I appreciate it. You keep doing what you do. God bless you, your family, your husband. I really appreciate all that, Maria. So if you do see the playback, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Some more names. Let me remember. So if you type something in the comments, Carla, I'm paying attention. I'm just trying to thank some people too, while we sitting here speaking. Let's see. Who else? I thank Martez already. Want to thank her again for all her help. I'm back. Thank you, I'm back, for all your help. You helped me out tremendously. You helped me grow as a YouTuber. You shared a lot of my videos. So I want to thank you. I'm back. You helped me get to this point. Like I said, Tribulation Kids, he helped me out tremendously. That's my brother right there, Trib. He helped me out. Fishing Time, let's go. Salute. Happy trails, buddy. He helped me out. That's my buddy right there. Let me see. My boy, what's my boy? He be doing the work. Damn, what's my boy, man? I gotta find him. I'll find him. Sister Winnie, thank you, sister. God bless you and your family. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for all your support. You've been very helpful to get me to this point where I'm at today, 1,000 subscribers. So thank you, Sister Winnie, for all your help. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for pushing me and motivating me to keep going. And that's Sister Winnie. So thank you again. Who else I got? Like I said, I'm just scrolling through some names, Carla. So if you type something, you said you in and out. Nah, no problem. No problem. Because like I said, I'm thanking people. If you got to go, you got to go. You stop there. You stop by. You show me love. I thank you. I appreciate it. And I love you. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for all your support. Let me see. Let's see. I thank Maria. I thank Carla already. Thank Trib. I thank Fishing Time. Let's go. That's my buddy right there. Martez, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Carla. Who else? I'm start thanking people for all they love. I'm strolling through. So if anybody just tapping in, I'm just celebrating 1,000 subscribers. I'm thanking all the people who've been there with me, A1 Day One, helping me get to this point. So if you're just tapping in or tuning in, trust me, if I didn't give you a shout out, I will. But I'm trying to get the people who's always been riding with me and been there for me and with me. Who else? Who else? I said Martez. I said Beck. Who else? I'm gonna have to go to some of my older videos as well to get some. I said Queen Know Who I Am. So if you see this video, Queen Know Who I Am, thank you, sister, for all your help, for all the love. I appreciate it. I really do. Let's see who else. I said Maria. Walking in divine. Let me see if we get this right. Walking in divine purposes. I want to thank you too, sister. I appreciate you. You helped me get to this point. You know what I mean? I want to thank you for all your comments or your support. And she from Jamaica, so walking in divine purposes. Thank you. You helped me get to this point as well. And God bless you, sister, walking in divine purposes. So I appreciate it. I said Sister Winnie. Who else? Like I said, I'm scrolling as you typing. So thank you for typing that, Carl. I appreciate it. Trying to find out. I'm going to have to go back to some of my older videos because now that I have a lot of subscribers, some of the names might not even pop up. So I may have to go to some of the videos to check some of the names out too. I said Martez. I want to thank her. I said Beck. Oh, my buddy. I hope he's okay. You know, he been under the weather. Saving my foot. That's my buddy. So salute, buddy. Thank you. Helped me get to this point. So wherever you at, you see the playback, or if you pop in tonight, thank you, buddy, for helping me get to this point. That's my buddy saving my foot. I appreciate it. Realist tapped in earlier again. Thank you, Realist. I appreciate you. My boy Melik Dome. Thank you, Melik. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for all your support. You helped me get to this point. I've been on your panel several times. That's my brother, Melik Dome. So salute, man. Yo, I appreciate you, Melik. God bless you, man. Stay up, and you know I'm gonna support you on what you do. That's my brother, Melik Dome. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, sir. For real. God bless, Melik. Thanks, man. So if you see this on the playback, yo, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, my boy Tribulation Kids, a.k.a. D-Now, thank you, brother, for all your help, all your support. You got me connected with some people that helped me grow, and you got me connected with other people, and you got me subs. So I appreciate that. That's my brother, Tribulation Kids, a.k.a. D-Now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thanks. God bless you. Let me see. Let's see. Who else I got? It's more people. Let's see. Who else? Let's go. I thank my boy Memphis Freestyle. Salute, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. I understand you ain't tap in a minute, but you one of my A1 day ones, man. I appreciate you, bro. So if you do see this playback, man, thank you, brother, for all your help. Thank you for all your encouragement. God bless you and your family. I'm still subscribed to your platform, but thank you, man, for all the times you have chimed in. You've been there from me from the beginning. You're one of my A1 day ones. So thank you again and God bless. That's Memphis Freestyle. Like I said, Maria, thank you. God bless you, your husband, and your family. Also, congrats on your anniversary, Maria. So enjoy your weekend, you and your husband. I appreciate it, and God bless. Art Mars or 8 Mars, ATE Mars. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your help. Leo TV Adventures. Thank you, friend. Major love. Shout out to you. Thank you for all your help. I appreciate you. And God bless. I said my boy Fishing Time. Okay, still coming up. I said I'm back. Okay, I gave her love. Who else I got? Still scrolling. So if you're just tuning in, I'm celebrating 1,000 subs, and I'm scrolling through my phone. Names I can't think of off the top of my head. I'm gonna scroll through and go to some of those names and get those people their flowers. And Miss Robin, you tapped in earlier, and I wasn't even live yet. So thank you for all your help. You helped me out tremendously. Thank you, Miss Robin. God bless you. I appreciate you. You know I'm still a subscriber on your platform. Thank you again, Miss Robin. I appreciate you. Excuse me. Who else? So where's my boy? I forgot his name, man. This some other people. Yeah, there you go. Salute to my boy, Lurch Boy. He been doing this thing. I appreciate it. So, Lurch Boy, thank you, man, for all your support, all your help, everything you've been doing. It's priceless, man. So thank you for all your support. You helped me get to this point too, man. I'm still subscribed to your platform. You know I'm gonna show you love, brother. So I appreciate you, man. Rosanna TV, thank you, friend. Major love, shout out. Another one of my friends for the Filipino. Thank you. You've been helping me out. I appreciate you. You helped me get to this point. God bless you and your family. That's Rosanna TV. Thank you. Major love, shout out, friend. Also, Johanna TV. Major love, shout out to her. She's helping me do what I do and help me get to this point on my platform. So thank you. I'm going to try to write some of these names also. And, so whoever I forgot, I'll try to write your name and put it in the chat. Black Beauty, thank you, friend. Major love, shout out. I appreciate you. God bless you and your family. Dax Perfume, thank you, friend. Major love, shout out. I appreciate you for helping me get to this point. Many more. I'm definitely going to do another live thanking people too. However, I want to do this one today to let people know that I appreciate them, and I want to thank them for what they have done for me, helping me out, getting me to this point, keeping me motivated, so I could keep going as well. And I keep doing what I do. So I just want to thank everybody out there for believing in me, for riding with me, and having the confidence that I can get to where I am. Like, I really appreciate that. It says a lot, and it means a lot. And again, wherever I forgot, I definitely will look through some more and come up with more names, because there's a lot more people that did help me get to the point that I'm at, and I also have some new subscribers that also have helped me get to where I am, so shout out to you guys as well. Let me see, can I find some of those guys and some of those names and some of those people so I can kind of get them their flowers as well. Let's see. Who else? See, a lot of my new subscribers, I'm not seeing the name. One of my newest subscribers, Kanisha Richardson. Thank you. God bless you and your family. I appreciate it for the help, even though you're one of my newer subs. You've been showing me love. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your help. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. The Living Stone, thank you for all your help. Thank you for your support. God bless you and your family. I appreciate it. Who else? Rosalie James, thank you. You're one of my newest subscribers. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. What else we got? Like I said, there's many more. Thank you, Miss JoJo. You've been showing me support throughout this journey as well. I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you. I said major love shout out to you, Dax Perfume. If I didn't, major love shout out. Thank you, friend. Okay. Who else? Like I said, just overall though, thank you to everybody who's been there with me and been there for me, helping me out. I really, really appreciate it. I'm not fully monetized. However, for me to get to the 1,000 subs, and I don't have Instagram, don't have Snapchat, I'm not on Facebook. So for me, this means a lot. And thank you for everybody who believed I would be where I am. And also shout out to everybody who had the confidence in me that I would get here. So now I will be going live a lot more because I have to build up watch time and watch hours. So if you are a subscriber, thank you. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you got the notification on and check my community tab daily. I leave good information, good quotes. Again, some education, inspiration, motivation for those who may need it. Thanks for everybody who have tapped in throughout the day. Let me go back and look at some of the people. Carla, my boy Realist, People Digest. There was a few other people, C-Dub, or as I call her, C-World. So thank you for everybody who have tapped in, who have shown support, who have shown love. Again, I appreciate it. I'm thankful I made it to this point. The next point is looking to be monetized now. Like I said, that's on me. I got to be a lot more active. And if it is any of my live streams or any of my videos that you guys out there do like, try to share them out, try to watch them, to help me build up these watch hours so I can become monetized. You know what I mean? I'll be working extremely hard on these videos to get this content out to you guys. I'll be working extremely hard on coming up with better education, higher learning, more remedies, so on and so forth. And I'll be working even harder now that I'm at this point. So again, thank you to everybody for helping me get to this point. And anybody that I didn't mention and you played an integral part, forgive me. I will, do another one. And I definitely will implement more people and say more names and things like that. I just try to go off what my phone is showing me. It's maybe showing me maybe like 300, maybe 400 subscribers, but I'm trying to go off the ones that consistently show me love and that consistently comment. You know what I mean? Because you're the ones that encourage me to keep going. You're the ones that motivate me to keep going. And not only that, your feedbacks and your comments let me know that I need to be doing what I'm doing. So I'm thankful for that. And I think her name is Michelle, or is it Michelle? Or yeah, I think it's Michelle Boo. I want to thank you as well. She has a like a herbal channel where she does like healthy drinks and healthy healthy shakes and things like that. So shout out to her. God bless you and your family. She's been there helping me out tremendously as well. Thank you. Like I said, it's a lot of people who have helped me. And I can't really think of all of them right now, but a lot of people have helped me. Let's see. I said Rosanna TV. I said Maria. Who else? All my Muslim family, shalom, peace and power to you guys. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam to all my Muslim people. that helped me. Shalom again. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the help. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, major love shout out to Jacqueline. Thank you. I appreciate you, friend. That's another one of my friends from the Philippines. She's been helping me out tremendously with my platform. That's Jacqueline. Major love shout out, friend. Thank you for all the help and all your support. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, that's Jacqueline. Thank you, friend. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Like I said, it's more. I just got to get them together. Like I said, anybody that I forgot, I appreciate you. Thanks for the love. I love all you guys who have helped me overall, but I was trying to get to the main ones that constantly and consistently show me the love and have brought me in subscribers that have been with me from A1 day one, or they came in a little after and they've been showing me love. And I even, showing love to some of my newer subscribers. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' time, effort, and energy. It's unmatched. And moving forward, I'm going to need the same energy, so I can get monetized and, we could do some things together, as a community. And that's what I've been trying to build my whole time on YouTube, a strong community base. You know what I mean? So we all could get along and we all could do the right thing. We could stand strong together. You know what I mean? It just feels good for me to be at this point and at this process. I even come on here and I could say I got 1,000 subscribers. Like, it's still unreal to me, but I'm thankful that I have 1,000 subscribers though. So again, whoever out there, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Thanks for everybody who tapped in. Like I said, Realist, C World, or C Dub, as I call her, Carla, People Digest, anybody else who have tapped in, thank you. I appreciate you guys' time, guys' effort, energy. You took time out of your day, took time out of your life to come spend time with me. I appreciate that. And again, whoever I didn't give a shout out to, I got you. You're not forgotten. Everything you've done, anything you said, anything you shared is heartfelt. And I really appreciate that. And I'm not fully monetized. I'm halfway there. I'm working on watch time now. That's what I'm doing, what I'm doing with these lives. And I'm going to start going live a lot more because I got to build this watch time up. You know what I mean? And like I said, I want to thank everybody for their time, their effort, and the energy. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am and I wouldn't be who I am. So again, thank you for this. This is highly important. It's highly important. We got to stick together. We got to make sure we do the right things. We got to make sure we do that. That's very important. We got to stick together, fight it out, and do the right thing. Because all we got is one another. We ain't got nothing else. So all we got is each other. So as long as we fight it out with each other and stay strong and do what we got to do, we'll be fine. And I know that. Like I said, I'm thankful. And I'm going to go for a little bit longer because I'm going to try to give some other people some time to tap in because thankfully for me, I have subscribers in other countries. So I'm going to try to give some of them some time to tap in and step in so so then we could talk and I could thank them. So I appreciate it. It's needed. So again, everybody that tapped in, uh, Realist, People Digest, Carla, and yeah, it's everybody. That's everybody that tapped in. So again, thank everybody who have tapped in, and to all my subs, I appreciate it. Um, so I don't know if you're still there, Carla, but if you are, I'm glad you tapped in. I appreciate all your love, all your support. Let me see. Okay, saying there's a couple people out there. I don't know, but I get it right. Yeah. So overall, though, I will be going back live. If you are a subscriber, turn on the notifications so when I do go live, you'll know. So therefore, me, I'll be like, you miss me, or like if you're busy, you're busy. We all got lives, but not busy. Um, had a notification on. We could work, do some things together. You know, I will be going live from the stream yard at times, so I can drop the link so we can have the conversations that we need to have. You know, so you just got to feel like I'm doing it this way. Maybe some people want to come up and speak. You know what I mean, and hold a conversation with me, and I have no issue with that. Like I said, right now I had to build up watch hours. I'm definitely going to do that. And anybody that knows or believe they did help me, and I didn't say you, it wasn't because I'm not acknowledging you. I'm just trying to remember everybody. You know, going through this whole maturation process. I haven't went back on some of my videos. I just been trying to go through my subscribers to look, and all my subscribers ain't popping up. Excuse me, all my subscribers ain't popping up. So I try to thank who I could, from my subscriber situation. So that's what I try to do. So yeah, but like I said, I want to thank everybody because without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. And like I said, anybody believe that I didn't give them their flowers or give them their love for showing me love to helping me get here, definitely get down in the comments when I go live again and I do my other one. I definitely give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? And let you know, thank you for riding with me and for being here because you ain't have to be here. You know, whether you're a content creator or not, you ain't have to be here. And it takes a lot for somebody to talk to somebody through the internet, whether they're on the phone, laptop, tablet, etc., and so on. But no, I want to thank you guys for that. It means a lot to me to show me some time, show me some energy and effort. And like I said, I haven't been monetized yet, but I'm halfway there, and that's what's important. And that's what's relevant. I'm halfway there, so I appreciate it. It was needed. And like I said, we're going to have a lot more fun. It's going to be a lot more to come. So this is just me giving everybody flowers, letting everybody know I'm appreciative of you guys, and I'm thankful for you guys for this. Like this is heartfelt. You know what I mean? And like I said, for me to not have no other platforms, and I made it to this point. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Twitch. I don't have Discord. I don't have Instagram. So for me to make it here without any of that, I'm proud of this. Like I said, I know I'm not monetized, but I will be eventually. And for me to make it to this specific point, it's a blessing, and God is great. You know what I mean? And I got a lot more greatness yet to come. You know what I mean? I got a lot of ideas. I'm a spread. A lot more good energy, good vibes, a lot more education, a lot more motivation, a lot more inspiration. I'm definitely going to do that. Like I said, I just now got to work on getting this watch time up. And I will be back going live the way I used to go live. Definitely going to be back doing that. You know what I mean? I'm considering even doing it maybe tomorrow, because again, I need to go live. I got to get my watch hours back, and I got to build up, a lot of the people that was coming around when I was going live. I got to build a lot of that, a lot of those A1 day one subscribers back. And if I'm going live a lot more consistent, people will not only look forward to it, but they'll probably put the notifications on, and they'll be ready to tap in with me when I do these live streams. So again, to everybody out there, be safe, stay healthy, stay strong, stay positive, stay motivated, stay encouraged, and always be yourself. Always be yourself. Don't let family, friends, money, the internet, nobody change you. Anything is possible. Just keep your mind focused and keep your heart pure. And you can do whatever you set out to do. Remember, stay healthy, stay positive, stay encouraged, stay motivated. It'll happen for you. It's happening for me. I'm humble and I'm thankful. And like I said, I'm not even monetized, but I'm still thankful. So now I gotta work. I gotta work on getting those watch hours up. One way is what I'm doing now, going live. And like I said, this just was a thank you to everybody who helped me get to this point. And like I said, if I didn't give you a shout out or I didn't give you flowers, it's surely because it's a lot of people. And I don't want to leave nobody out. But I was trying to do this off the top of my head. And like I said, when I ran through my subscribers, it's not even giving me half of them. I got over 1,000 now. So it's not even giving me 500. It's maybe giving me 3 and some change. And majority of those subscribers are new. Some of them are old, but they just subscribe, and I'm thankful. So I'm trying to really give flowers to the ones who've been interacting with me. Even if they interacted with me for my first 2 months, don't matter. I want to give everybody their props for rocking with me. And all my new subscribers, thank you. And be ready because we're about to be launching off, and we're going to be doing a lot of lives, and we got a lot to do. And from a lot of my old subs that ain't been around, when you guys do come back, we got a lot of catching up to do. So if you haven't been watching some of my pre-recordeds, I think you need to catch up and find out what I've been talking about and what's been going on. So therefore, when I start back on these lives, you don't have to be so what's going on. Go back on some of the older motivation, some of the older education, inspiration, so you can get caught up and find out. Like I said, I'm just doing this to give everybody their flowers for helping me get to this point. Now, the next thing I pray that you guys can help me get to is the watch time. So therefore, I'll be fully monetized. And then I could start with the next phase of what I'm doing, and I could start my giveaways and start giving back now, because now I'll be monetized and I'll be in a position to not only give back, but what I'm doing with the education and the inspiration and motivation, I can start giving back now. You know what I mean? I can start hitting people in their Cash Apps and their PayPals and so on and so forth, because now I'm monetized and now I'm earning. So now I can send that love back. So it'll all be recycled. That's how you do it. Once the love comes to me, I can start sending it back to other people who've been patient with me, who've been dealing with me, who've been bearing with me through this whole duration. And it's been a beautiful experience. It's been a beautiful process. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate it and I love it. So again, man, for everybody, thank you. I appreciate it, And again, if you're new, what I need you to do, I need you to subscribe. When I need you to do it, I need you to do it now. And if you care, share. If you care, share. If you care, share. So that means if you care, share this video. If you care, share this video. That's another thing I need you to do. If you care, share. You know what I mean? Do that for me. Share it. Send this out to people. So when I do go live, or any one of my videos that you did like or do like, if you care, share it. Send it to other people so I get that watch time together. That's what's going on. This was a beautiful live. This was a great live. I didn't even really talk about much. However, the love, that's what it's about, the love, the interactions, the relationships that get built based off real things that's going on. Not all that animosity, hate, arguing, and bickering and fighting. Get all that. Bring the love back. Bring the respect back. Bring that back. Bring back the getting along. This is a space for everybody to get some money. This is a space for everybody to spread love. This is a space for everybody, to share their talent, or to share their dreams, or to share their compassion, or to share their pain, or to share their ideas, or to grow as a man, or grow as a woman, or grow as a mother, grow as a father, or expand as a child, or a young teenager, or a young man, or a young woman. But to bring all that other unnecessary energy ain't about nothing. And it ain't going to help nobody grow the way they need to grow. Ain't going to do that. So, again, you care, share. You care, share. That means share this video. And what I need you to do, if you're new, I need you to subscribe. When I need you to do it, I need you to do it now. And again, for all my A1 day ones, God bless you guys. Thank you. And for all the new subscribers, I appreciate your time, effort, and energy, because you got me over the threshold now of 1,000 subs. So now what I need you guys to help me do is start getting these watch hours together. And I'm going to be going live, but that's what I need. So anybody like, well, what you need? I need you to help me get these watch hours together. That's the next thing I need. Help me get these watch hours together. So like I said, now I'll be monetized and we could really start doing some things. And I'm going to start going live from StreamYard too, so I could drop the link and invite people up and so on and so forth. I don't have no problem with that. And again, anybody that I didn't mention, I apologize. It wasn't intentional. Wasn't intentional. And if you know you contributed to my platform, definitely leave something in the comments so I know. Definitely do that. Leave something in the comments so I definitely know. So when I go back, it's like, all right, yeah, this is so-and-so. They right. They did help me, or they have been flooding my comments, so on and so forth. But like I said, for the new subscribers, thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And like I said, anybody that I forgot, it wasn't intentional. And I'm going to, because I'll be shutting it down soon, I'm going to try to go back on some of the other people. Like I said, D-Now, a.k.a. Tribulation Kids. Thank you, my brother. Salute to you. Martez Vlog. Thank you. Major love shout out, friend. You helped me out. I appreciate that. On back. Thank you, friend. Major love shout out. I appreciate you. You helped me get to this point. I really appreciate you. Jacqueline. Major love shout out. Thank you, friend. Rosanna TV. Major love shout out. Thank you, friend. Joanna. Major love shout out. Thank you, friend. Black Beauty. Major love shout out. Thank you, friend. Carla, the realist. Salute to y'all. Melik, salute. Maria, thank you. I appreciate you. Lurch Boy, I appreciate you. Thanks, man. Salute. Fisher Time. Happy trails, buddy. I appreciate you. Salute to you. Thank you, man. Like I said, it's it could be a lot more people, man, but I'm not doing this intentionally. I'm just trying to remember. And like I said, for my newer subs, thank all of you guys, because you helped get me to the next level with this, taking me over the threshold. So if I was at 500 and change, 600 and change, a lot of your new subscribers helped me out. And like I said, I'm going to keep coming with the content more education, more inspiration, more motivation. And I'm working on getting my watch hours together and get my watch hours up. So again, man, thanks to everybody who tapped in and tuned in. The energy was needed, and I'm overwhelmingly overwhelmed with all of this. Thank you guys. I'm excited because now halfway there, and once I get monetized, we're gonna be doing a lot more things, a lot more. We're gonna have a lot more fun. We're gonna learn a lot more. We're gonna laugh a lot. We're gonna learn a lot, and we're gonna experience this whole thing of loving each other again. This whole thing of building a strong net community-based family over the internet, knowing these airwaves. We definitely gonna do that. We definitely gonna do that. That's without a doubt. But God bless every last one of my subscribers. Every last one. Bless you, your families, your children if you have any, grandchildren if you have any, godchildren if you have any, prayers to anybody that you have lost over the time we haven't spoken to each other, or prayers for anybody that's sick, anything like that. Speedy recoveries to anybody who have been recently had surgery, going through surgery, speedy recovery. And God bless everybody. And again, thanks to everybody. And please, and make sure you guys return and turn on the notifications. So when I go live, when I drop a pre-recorded video, you guys can tap in. All right, so I'm signing off. I want to thank everybody again for the 1,000 subscribers. The next thing is, guys, get me fully monetized and the watch hours. So again, major love shout out to all my people from the Philippines. Peace and power and shalom to all my Muslim family. Assalamu alaikum. Also to my other people in other countries, thank you. Peace and power. Stay blessed. And to all my people here in the 52 states, thank you for all your support. It's paying off, and it paid off. Keep the love coming. Keep the support coming. And we got a lot more things to do. The first thing is helping me with these watch hours and getting me monetized. Again, thank you. God bless every person, every soul. Like I said, you, your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, nieces, nephew, godkids, whatever your situation is. Peace, world.